What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this one, we're going to be looking at the classic version of Jay Garrick, page puncher style, DC Direct from Mcfarlane Toys. And I found this guy at Target. I did a actual toy hunt review or toy hunt video showing that I found this guy at my local Target, which was really cool because I didn't see him at any other time when I was looking at all the other page punchers, seeing Flash, seeing Hal Jordan, nobody else. But one day I walked into my Target and there he was. And I was like, you know what? I might as well go ahead and grab this guy because of all the things that he has with him. First off, he's classic Jay Garrick. Second, he comes with the second half of the card that Flash came with. So I'm definitely going to have Flash come back out so that he can pose with the Flash from the other world. And of course, since this is Page Puncher, it has that comic book that is pretty much the same thing. So I got two of the same comic books because of this being what? A red platinum, whatever that means, right? He's got all these platinums, man. Red platinum, regular platinum. Like, all right, brother. All right, man. Chill out. But anyway, we're going to open this thing up. And as you can see, he comes with Nathan. Say it one more time. He comes with Nathan. Except the card and the comic. No hands, no accessories, just Nathan. Ugh, so annoying. So annoying. But I'm not at all disappointed for real. Because, I mean, I've got other accessories. I've got other speed or electric accessories that could be used for him, and plus I'm going to also bring out the other Jay Garrick, and he has accessories in there too. Never opened that thing, but hey, we'll see. All right, let's open them up and let's have some fun. All right, here he is out of that big piece of plastic, that cage he was in. Now here's the barcode. You already should know that this, even though it says Jay Garrick Flash, this barcode most likely will pull up Barry as well. But hey, here it is. So try it out. See if you can still find this thing at your local Target, GameStop, wherever. Okay, happy hunting. All right, so here he is. And of course, we've seen this comic book before. Same thing. Basically, Flash from both worlds. They meet. There it is right there. It's like, how could you be the Flash? I've been the Flash for more than 20 years. Really cool stuff. So you're looking at the look of Jay Garrick. You see how he has that classic look, that baggy top he has going on. It's just a weird look. I would never want to wear something like that, especially with that hat. Like, how do you run with that hat on? What's the point of the hat, sir? Move that out the way. But Mcfarlane did his thing where he kind of just does a little bit of what he wants to do, where the boots are not exactly like Jay Garrick's boots in the comics. I mean, it's somewhat like it, but not really. He does have this on here, which is great. I think this right here, the wings, was Hermes wings or whatever, they're supposed to be up here. Instead, they're down there. So, I mean, you know, it's just little small minor differences. You know, McFarlaneizes his stuff. So that's really what's going on here. I'm trying to flip through the comic book as I'm talking here. But yeah, that's really what is going on here. He has that up there. But everything else is pretty cool. The classic, more classic look is where the lightning is not as big. It's a smaller symbol he's got on his chest, as you can tell from the card. You see that? And you can also tell from the card where the wings are. So it's a cool look. I mean, it's nice. And I mean, you don't mind the color of the pants. I mean, it is darker. And in the comic, the pants are definitely a bit lighter. See what I'm saying? Hold on. Right here. See, they're a bit lighter. And honestly, this look right here in the comic matches the original, or the first Jay Garrick figure that I got. Minus some other different colors. It's just a lighter red and a lighter blue. But, you know, Mcfarlane, he just does what he wants to do. So we'll just leave this here for reference really quick. and then I'm going to bring out the other guy. Okay? Well, let me bring out Flash. There he goes. So you can see the difference in Flash. His lighting or his antenna, whatever that thing is just a little bit different there. Just little small differences. He's got the wings on the, or not wings, but the little sporty things on his boots, which is cool. All right, but I mean, do we really need to take a look at the articulation? We really don't. I'm not going to do that. Okay, this is going to be a short one where he is just looking good as Flash. Now, what is this? A bunch of shock oil? Because dude looks like he's been sweating through the suit. But just go ahead and wake him up just a little bit just to make sure. See if he's got some Mcfarlane arthritis. And everything is going good. Look at that. That's nice, okay? Old man still got it. He doesn't even look that old. He looks like, matter of fact, yeah. See, he has the blonde hair. He doesn't have gray hair. He's not even old Jay Garrick in this one. This figure is not even old Jay Garrick. It's like him in his prime. So Barry in his prime and Jay in his prime. That's not bad. I can dig that. I'm okay with that. Do you still want a gray hair Jay Garrick? Is that something that we still need? Because I don't think we have that. Do we have a gray hair Jay Garrick? Yeah. Didn't think about that. But that might be something that could come later on. How many more Flashes do we need? How many more Jay Garricks do we need? I mean, that John Wesley Ship Flash, I think, should be coming. Hopefully, he's going to be doing that for real, for real. And I definitely will get him. Because John Wesley Ship, I'm not even going to start geeking out right now. Because that show back then, boy. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I love that show. But I'm glad I can finally do this. That's what it was all about, honestly. And let me see. Do we have... no, it's the same read-up. Same write-up, that is. Same write-up. Yep, okay. Well, that's it. All right, now let me bring out the other one. We're just going to have to make some room here. Let me see, back up a little bit. And here is the other one. Take a look at that guy. I've never opened this guy out of the package. Matter of fact, he's still got some dust on him. Excuse me. Because he was just on the wall. All right. Well, look at that. You see the color scheme. It's a little lighter, but it's not as dark as that. And then that is not as dark as that. Or it's weird what we've probably done here. And then the belt is different. I'm not exactly sure which one is from. This is Flash Jay Garrick from... Look at that. Look. What's this? Alex Ross or something? I don't know, man. But you see the look of it. The boots are somewhat similar as far as, you know, the what is it? Yeah. The boots are different. I mean, the same. Except he doesn't have the Flash symbol there. Yes, he does. It's right there. Sorry. It's on the other side. It's just the boots are not as high, and you see the blue is a little lighter, and the belt is yellow versus black and silver buckle, and then you have the arms and the sleeves go all the way down over his wrist, which I like that look. I like it going over his hand. That's a pretty nice look. And then you got 2 extra hands. So you can't really match them up because they just don't, the colors don't match. So he stands alone, and he stands alone. Which is not a problem for me because I'm just, like I said, leave the other one in the packaging and use some other accessories for whatever I need my Flash to do. But I think that will cover this particular figure. It's really simple. 2 Flashes from 2 different worlds that are supposed to be the classic version, even though it's like not really. It's the younger Jay Garrick instead of the older Jay Garrick. But whatever, man. Can I even get this particular pose? I can't because he doesn't have any other hands. So I really can't get him in that pose while he's talking to Barry and trying to touch his hat. Yeah, he looked like he's trying to fight him. I can't even do it, man. We're just going to do it just like that. There. All right, well, let me know what you think. Is this a figure you're looking for? Because I think this is pretty cool. I like this look for Jay Garrick. He's young. He can run with Flash, even though their powers are a bit different. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. But it's absolutely cool. I can dig it. Let me just move this back here. I can dig that. I think I'll take a picture of that. I think I like that look right there. It's really simple. And it's just these 2 Flashes just kind of hanging out. All right, then. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to have fun collecting, because collecting is fun. Later days.